Okay, so once again, I'm looking at the Eastman SB59V. Okay, the most wonderful Chinese guitar that I've ever played. I'm going back over this not because I've run out of guitars to look at or anything like that, because there's loads of guitars that I want to document in this way, and show and explain, whether you're interested or not, the stories behind them, and what's on them, show you how they sound and stuff like that. But I was playing this guitar the other week, and I was doing some recordings. Last week it was. So I was playing this guitar last week, and I was doing some recordings, and I thought, wow, it sounded amazing, and it does sound amazing. I mean, when you've got the single mahogany body and the lovely maple cap and no chambering or weight relief or anything like that, and you've got the high quality components, the Gotoh hardware here, and the Duncan Antiquities and the CTS pots and the Switchcraft jack and switch and Gotoh machine heads, which are like aged and everything, and it's got ebony board and all that business, and it sounds amazing. It sounds really good, and I've got to admit at this point that I've got like at least 10 Les Pauls, like Gibson, USA ones from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, the 00s, 2010s, and so like there's some R series ones as well. So there's but this stands up to all of them. It really does. And I went back to the video that I did like a year or so ago, and I thought, well, it could have been done better. Like, yeah, the sounds could be better. So I decided to get some tracks that not really seen the light of day, and do some stuff with them. So that's what you're listening to. That's what you just heard. And that's what you're about to hear. now after this. So in order to let you know, they are going through the Soldano, which is there, the SLO 100, and that's like the Mark 1 version, and it's in Clapton grey. I might stick a picture of it somewhere. Yeah, it's in Clapton grey. It's the best amp ever. You know, beneath it is a, what's that? That's a JMP 2203. It's not going through that, but that's also a very good amp. But the Soldano, I mean, is just unbelievably good. On the floor, there's a couple of clones on the floor. So there's a King of Tone clone that is going through on one of them, and then there's on the slower piece, there's a clon that it's going through, and there's a bit of reverb coming from Logic on another piece. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I just wanted to document it in a little bit better light, and it will return again. You know, when I talk about layering and stuff like that, because you know, you listen to these recordings, there is just one guitar on these recordings, and it's all, you know, it's a live take and that, so there are a few imperfections going on there. You know, if you were doing it studio wise, you'd record a few takes or maybe cut together a few things, but you know, these are all like, you know, just laid out as they came out. And you know, there's a piano on one of them, but usually it's just guitar, bass and drums. There might be a little synth sound here on the first one that you might have just heard, but apart from that, yeah, it's just guitar. So when I get into talking about layering guitars and matching guitars up and stuff like that, and different amps up, because I don't know if you can see it, there's an AC30 down there, there's loads of amps as well. There's all sorts of things I can talk about, and I just, you know, like to document these things. So yeah, this is the Eastman SB59V once again. Eastman, if you are like watching or interested in this, and you know, you fancy sending me one of those SB56s, that you know, the gold one or the amber V one like you've got out at the moment. I think there's only 200 of them or something, with the P90s on, or you know, if you want to, you know, send one of those 54s with the staple pickup and the P90 on, across, you know, give me a shout. I will happily do a video on it, on any of them, because they're excellent guitars. Yeah, this is unbelievable guitar. You know what I mean? It'll go up against anything. So I hope you enjoy. Have a listen, see what you think, and I'll see you again soon.